Oh, vibes. All right. Good evening. Oh, no, no, no. Chat is open. Happy Wednesday. It is October, spooky season. Yes, pumpkin. Good evening. Good evening. Good. Hello, Juliana. Hi, Francis. Got Damon in the virtual building tonight. Hello, George. Hope I get to see some of you guys next week at the turning point. And if not, we have our quarterly networking event coming up in a couple weeks. So if you're looking at networking, I'll drop that link in the chat. That is the link for a networking event, the fall quarterly networking. Hello, Alan. Thanks, guys, for being here. Get started in just a moment. Oh, we Oh, Brenda, take care. Take care of yourself. Hey, Carl, my bestie. Hi, Shondo. All right, all right. So you guys, happy Wednesday. I can't believe it, already October, but it's been a great year and we're just gonna keep on keeping and we have so many good things in store for the end of this year. So happy that you guys made it on tonight. Hi, Esther. Hi, Megan. Thank you all for being here tonight and welcome to BPM Maria's October monthly meeting. That is Broward Palm Beach, Miami-Dade Real Estate Investors Association, your only local and approved chapter here in South Florida that is partnered and in compliance with the National Real Estate Investors Association. Hi, Jose, another one of our awesome vendors. And many of you guys know I've been talking about it. We just came back from the National REIA conference. That was their 40th year anniversary over in New Orleans, which was actually where the National REIA originated. That's where it all began 40 years ago. So we were so grateful to be able to take in so much information, meet a ton of vendors, and we won an award. Woo! We won an award, you guys. I went and we posted it all over social media and stuff. So if you missed that, make sure you go follow us on social media. I'll drop all the links to follow us in the chat. We actually won an award for our local mastermind here in South Florida. You don't have to live in South Florida to be part of the mastermind, but as many of you guys have heard, it's called Next Million Mastermind. And we're super proud of that. Just one of the awesome things that we're able to provide here at VPM Maria and just have people who even want to be in South Florida fly in and attend these mastermind events. So it's really cool. And we're super grateful for that. But another reason why National Rio was so good this year was that REI Black Book was one of the exhibitors and sponsors for the conference. So we got to meet with Damon and the team, and they got to speak in front of all of the real leaders and just share how incredible they are. Because we know that here at BPM RIA, we are very much familiar with how amazing REI Black Book is and how much it has just propelled our businesses on the individual level. So happy to share all of those, things with you guys tonight. Super pumped to bring in Damon tonight. But of course, I just have a couple housekeeping rules and announcements and gonna get us off on a super positive note. We will be raffling a 1 year membership to someone in this webinar right now. And yes, I know so many of you guys love Damon. You guys have literally gone all the way to St. Louis to like go to his boot camp and stuff. We have members who are there flying in right now for their boot camp that starts tomorrow. So, yeah, if you don't know, a lot of the members go out there and they go and they meet with the team and they get real nitty gritty with it. We have people who are in Damon's mastermind, even. I mean, this is a big deal for us. We love RI Black Book. So, make sure you text that word in, Allison. You're gonna have to text that word to the phone number that you see on the screen, and the details are in the chat as well. I'll continue reminding you guys to enter the raffle. Yep, that's not gonna get you an entry, Alice. Sorry, you're gonna have to text it in to that phone number that you see on the screen to get into the raffle. This is actually us using automation, you guys. We're using an automation when this is all automated. I'm not, doing this. This is all behind the scenes work and workflows that we have set up in RA Black Book, which you guys are going to learn how to automate and do cool things, I'm sure, tonight. And if not, you guys will learn, trust me, because that is the future and that is where we're heading in this world. So to keep up with events, it's super easy. All you need to do is text BPM REIA. And once again, automation, we absolutely love it. This is going to get you into the workflow to get all of the text updates for our upcoming events. You'll get a text message straight to your phone reminding you, hey, we have a monthly meeting tonight. Make sure you register. Here's the link. Here's the time. So go, go, go and get on the text list for our upcoming events. It's just so easy, so convenient, and you will love it. So, and make sure you do that all one word, no spaces for me, and you will get those text updates for our events. So, quick reminder as we are coming closer to our boot camp here at BPM RIA, which is going to cover wholesaling, flipping, rehabbing, our favorite ways to invest here in South Florida. We're going to have 4 incredible guest speakers on this training. The entire training is led by our CEO and lead mentor, Anish Dave. You're going to have 2 full days with him on Zoom, cameras on, microphones on, extremely interactive. You're going to feel like you're in a virtual classroom. We're going to get into the AI stuff. We're going to get into the creative financing and strategy stuff. It's incredible. Plus, we have a money back guarantee for you guys. Plus, early bird is ending in 6 days or a week from today. Early bird pricing ends a week from today. You can save $100 if you take action this week, or else you're going to pay an extra $100. So either way, it's 100% worth it, and we'll love to see you guys there and spend the weekend with you from the comfort of your home. It's fun. All right, guys, memberships, as you guys know, members, you get all the goodies. You get the National RIA benefit package, all of those discounts to Home Depot, Office Depot, Millennial Insurance, Gamma Plan, Avis, Budget. The list goes on, you guys. And I actually just went ahead and scheduled a member benefits webinar. You'll find it on page 4 of our upcoming events. If you click the link, you scroll all the way to the bottom, go to page 4, you will see that I've just added that membership benefits webinar for you guys. So if you have no idea what benefits you get, if you're a member and you're like, what? I didn't know this, but it's okay. I will forgive you, I promise. Just come to my webinar and you will see all of the discounts and savings and just a ton of stuff. Guys, if you don't know there's a data portal in there, please register for the webinar and just save yourself. And if you're interested in the membership, come to the webinar as well so you can learn more about it. All right, last but very, very not least, one-on-one coaching and mentoring here at BPM RIA. Some of you may know we offer one-on-one coaching where you're matched with your own personal mentor. We put up 100% of the money for our students' deals. Yes, even the deposit. And we split the profit 50-50, you guys. It is absolutely incredible. We're going to give you 2 different options of programs and go ahead and book this discovery call. Link is in the chat. Go to our website, press the book a discovery call. I'll get you a copy of the brochure. The brochure will have the complete pricing and breakdown, everything that we include in the two programs we offer. And I'll be more than happy to schedule this free consultation with you and a mentor during our discovery call if it's a good fit for you. And so we're really excited to bring that to you guys. It's very unique and it is truly one-on-one. So looking forward to seeing you guys in those discovery calls. Been chatting with a lot of you guys recently. It's been lovely. I love to get to know you one-on-one, and it is just it's very helpful for me so that I can be able to cater to what you need on the specific one-on-one basis. So always want to take a quick moment to thank our sponsors, thank all of our vendor partners, such as REI Black Book. We could not have these incredible events without them. They're just the best. And that's why we bring it to you guys, because we truly want you guys to make your lives easier and have successful businesses. And that's what REI Black Book has been able to do for us. If you guys didn't know, I'll tell you. The entire BPM RIA website is all built on REI Black Book. Our landing page for the quick start training that I dropped in the chat, REI Black Book. You guys call the office, whole calls recorded, transcribed, AI summary, all through REI Black Book, you guys. I can refer back to our calls. This is why I can never forget anything, because I have it all in here in one place. And it's absolutely saved my life. So I'm really excited to bring Damon tonight. He is just so cool. We had such a good time in NOLA.
We did.
I really wish we could have stayed a little longer, but we got to get back to work. So
Life calls, right? Life calls. So
it was a good time. And I'm so happy that we were able to share you with the other RIAs, because I just know that as real estate investors, this is something that truly moves the needle. And these structures and goodness gracious, the structure of the business is just so important. And this really keeps us together all in one place. And it makes my life so much easier. So I'm excited to talk more tonight. Not me, you, Damon.
well, no,
Excited for
I
you to
think
talk.
it's awesome because you guys, it's really cool to see what you guys do. And obviously I'm going to share a lot more about what we do. And I'm going to teach some AI hacks and tricks tonight as well for
So fun.
everybody. But I think the really cool thing, Alexa, to be honest, when I get on these calls, is you personally know the product so well. And you guys
Hmm.
actually use it to also run your REIT. I think people forget that stuff that you can use the tool for other businesses and other entities. It's just really, really cool. So I'm
So
excited
cool.
to share tonight for sure.
Yes, and you guys, if you didn't know, again, I'm just like giving you guys all the tea tonight. We actually cover for 6 months or 12 months of this software in our coaching program, because that's how much we believe in it and set up our students for success. So you guys will get a special treat tonight. We're going to get you some insider secrets, but you'll also be able to try out our AI Black Book, and you'll find out more as long as you stick on to the end. So,
Yeah, I might have a little something like crazy special tonight, to be honest. Like
oh,
it's gonna be
you
ridiculous.
always have the
Okay.
stuff. Oh, I love it. He
Well,
always has all the stuff, guys. It's the best.
let me are you ready for me to share my desktop?
Oh yes, go
Screen?
ahead and share. Just gonna give them more rules because I just
Okay.
do that. You guys,
Yep, you got
make
it.
sure you put your questions in the Q&A box. We have the Q&A box in the Zoom menu. It says Q&A on there. If you don't see it, just go ahead and look in your Zoom menu. You'll find it. And then we'll be chatting with you guys in the chat as well. So feel free to give feedback. And I'm sure Damon's looking at the chat here and there. So feel free to chat with us there. But if you have specific questions, direct those to the Q&A box. And I'm going to be fading into the background now because I'm pumped for
All
this.
right, Alexa, last question for you, just
Yeah.
so I'm clear and we're on the same page.
Yes.
What's the goal as far as stop time? How much do you get
So we
scheduled?
go until 8:30.
Okay,
So you have an hour, and then
perfect.
we'll wrap it up in the last 5-10 minutes. So
Yep.
take your
Yeah,
time.
I'll leave some time for Q&A and things of that nature. So All right. Well,
Perfect.
let's get rocking, guys. I really want to kind of share with you guys the AI shortcut that smart investors, all right, keyword being smart investors, right? You guys are all smart investors, I'm sure, are using to close more deals, cash bigger checks, while quite frankly, everyone else is just talking about it, right? So if we are honest, right, everyone's talking about AI right now. You can't scroll through Facebook or open a YouTube without someone claiming they've got the next big AI secret, right? The truth of it is, though, everyone is still talking about it. But while only a handful of investors, smart investors, are really cashing checks, all right, because of it. And here's the truth: AI isn't the future anymore, right? It's already here. It's today. So the question isn't whether you'll use it. Okay. That's not really the question. The question is, are you going to use it fast enough to stay ahead? Okay. Now, I truly get it. I understand it. I've been in this game for a long time. I know you've probably already got 10 logins, right? 20 different tools, and your brain feels like it's melting from all of the information. And so you don't need more tech, right? What you need is the shortcut. All right. So that's why tonight really is so important. That's exactly what I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys the same AI systems that I personally use to help build multiple seven-figure businesses. All right. These are going to be the same systems that real estate investors, they're using them right now to close more deals, make more money, and finally get their lives back. Right. I mean, at the end of the day, that's why we're all doing this. Right. I mean, I get it. We're chasing the dollar, we're chasing the money, but money is just a tool. Really, what we're all after is freedom, right? We want to live life on our terms. So what I want you to do is grab a notebook, right? So grab a notebook. I want you to silence the distractions, okay? So turn off your cell phone, turn off the buzzers, okay? Turn off Facebook. If you got multiple screens like I do, right? There's screens everywhere. So don't have Facebook dinging in the background. Let's get really focused, because over the next hour, I'm gonna hand you the shortcut that everyone else is still trying to figure out. Okay. So who the heck am I? Right. So before we really dive into all the cool AI stuff, I'll give you guys a little bit of context about who I am and why I actually care so much about helping you guys win in this game. Right. So the truth of it is, I did not grow up with money or connections. I grew up in a tiny town in Texas. I grew up on welfare. My dad was in and out of prison my entire childhood. And honestly, I joined the Marine Corps. That was kind of my escape. It was my way out. But here is what the Marine Corps taught me, right? The Marine Corps taught me that it's not about the hand you're dealt, it's how you play the game. And you could fold. I don't think any of you guys are looking to fold. That's why you're on the call tonight. Or you can learn to play to win the end game, right? And that's what I hope to help you guys do tonight is help you learn how to play to win the end game. Now, somewhere along the way, I took that same mindset and put it into business. And I became the founder and CEO of REI Black Book. It is the industry's top platform to do more deals, make more money in less time. Okay. Now, I didn't build this company to be a tech guy, right? That wasn't necessarily the thought, and we actually just celebrated our 16th year of subscribers, paying members. So we launched October 1, 2009. But I'll tell you, REI Black Books actually existed all the way back in 2004 in the mortgage, whenever I was running a mortgage business. Okay. So the platform's been around a long time. I built it because, quite frankly, I was in the trenches, same as you, right? In the trenches, same as you, trying to build freedom for my family. And I needed a system that worked. Okay. Now I've got tons of testimonials from investors that absolutely love REI Black Book, and I could share these all day long. The question I get most often is like, well, what do you really do at REI Black Book? And I could certainly talk about the technology. I can certainly talk about the tools and the software, and I can talk about AI. But the truth of it is, I could sum it up this, and it's the absolute best way, right? We really help stressed out, busy real estate investors close more deals and build better businesses without sacrificing their souls. I have a simple vision, a simple mission, and my entire REI Black Book team is on board with me on this. Okay. We're here to simplify the path to financial freedom. That's really what we do at REI Black Book. And we do that through systems, we do that through software, and we do that through education. Now, I got my first big break, I guess I would say, with Robert Kiyosaki, right? The author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. Um, like I said, we built REI Black Book all the way back in 2004. It helped our real estate investor clients do more deals while we were in the mortgage business. We eventually turned that into a subscription model in 2009 after a terrible 2008, right? That whole mortgage market meltdown was a little rough, okay? But we pushed through it and decided to get into the software business, even though I didn't really realize that at the time. 2010, Kiyosaki discovered us, discovered our software. A couple of his students were actually using our platform, and then he ended up licensing the software for every student. Now, before I show you guys this next slide, I want to remind you, right? I want to remind you that I was a broke kid on welfare, all right? But we've sold over $50 million of software, and it just kind of blows my mind when I really think about that. But the truth of that piece is that none of that really matters, right? None of that really matters. I just want to give you guys a little bit of context of why I'm here and who I am and why I can talk about this stuff, okay? But let me ask you this, because really what we want to talk about is what's in it for you tonight. Let me ask you if you're overwhelmed with multiple tools and multiple logins. You guys totally know the drill. You know the story, right? You got 20 different software logins. Hell, they have password applications now that remember your passwords, and then you forget the password to the password app, and like, man, you're in real trouble, right? But you're overwhelmed with tools, right? Deals feel really hard to find in this market right now, okay? AI might seem overhyped and confusing. How many of you guys legitimately throw in the chat box? I'm watching on the chat box. I promise. Let me know how many of you think AI might be overhyped right now. Okay. I'm going to give you guys a hint. All right. I actually think it's overhyped too. Okay. I think everybody's talking about it. They're talking about all of these things that it can do, and then it doesn't do it that well. And it's like, man, we get so distracted. We get so distracted with all the things it can supposedly do. And we're not getting focused on what the things that I know it can do today for you to help you make more money, close more deals, and cash bigger checks. But the truth of it is, how many of you guys absolutely know that you're meant for more? Right? I know you're on the slide. I know you're connected with BPM REIA because you know you were meant for more, right? You're looking for that tribe. You're looking for that bigger purpose. And really, honestly, real estate is cool. It's a vehicle. It's a tool. Money's a tool. But your purpose is bigger than real estate, right? You want financial freedom. That financial freedom is going to allow you to pursue your real purpose, okay? And I know, man, you want to create a lasting impact and create the legacy that you deserve. And I've been honored to watch so many REI Black Book members through the years. I remember one time I had this pilot. His name was Charlie. He was out of the Colorado area. And I was talking to him about what he was really looking to get out of real estate, what he was looking to automate. And he said, Damon, I need more gas for my plane. So he was a pilot. And I was like, okay, well, I get it, But then he explained that he flies kids with cancer to treatments all across the country that can't afford to get there. And I was like, man, are you kidding me? Wow, how cool is that? Right. So I know that we all have a bigger purpose. I know that you're meant for more. Okay. And so the question is, how the heck is AI going to help get you there? Right. And what is AI? Right? AI really is truly like having a mind reading assistant that can get smarter with every single use. It can learn from what you do. It can predict what you want, and it can handle tasks automatically so that you're always a step ahead without lifting a finger. Okay. It goes beyond the repetitive task. It's driving innovations that learn, adapt, and even master complex skills just like humans do, just like people do, right? It's really cool where this stuff is going, right? It can diagnose diseases. I just read a study where AI can actually analyze medical scans and the data to help doctors find diseases early. Okay, it can predict the events, whether it's weather patterns or financial trends, by analyzing huge amounts of data. Hint, by the way, I might show you how AI can predict who is likely to sell their home in the next 90 days. Would you like AI to be able to predict for you? All right, cool. All right, stay tuned. I promise I'm going to show you that. All right, what about creating art and music? This seemed like impossible, but it's composing music. It's painting pictures, writing poetries. Now the video stuff is insane. At some point, we will have a Hollywood film that is AI produced, written, created, it's going to be insane. All right. It can actually start understanding human emotions. There's AI that can actually read your facial expressions or your tone of voice to sense your emotions, and it can learn games and skills. In fact, this video, the audio may not come through, but
at DeepMind.
it's okay if it doesn't.
Fun and games, but here's the thing: humans did not program these robots to play.
Right?
They learned the game by themselves.
It's coming.
So soccer playing robots are cool. Give me something in the chat box. Give me a yeah. Give me some. How many of you guys like soccer? How many of you think soccer playing robots is really truly mind-boggling? I want you to genuinely answer that. Like literally, they build this robot. They didn't tell it the rules. They basically gave it the basic rules, but they didn't program it on how to kick or anything like that. It literally programmed itself and learned to play soccer. Is that not crazy? Like this is insane. Okay, but here's the truth. This is where I talk about AI being overhyped. All right, they are cool, but it's not going to make you any money or buy back your time. Right. So the truth of it is, we know that AI can get you there faster. The question really isn't if, right? It's how soon you're going to use it to win. Because truthfully, the investors that move first, they're the ones that are locking up deals before the rest of the market even wakes up right now. It's not about working harder. It's about eliminating everything that slows you down. And tonight, I'm going to show you exactly how to use it to move faster, close smarter, and really truly build freedom. All right. The problem we have is that we're drowning in AI tools. We are absolutely drowning in AI tools. This is the 2025 marketing technology landscape. Okay. So every year, I've been following this for probably 15 years, 14 years at this point in time. And so all of these little dots, every one of those things are just, that's each one of that is a logo for a software tool. Okay. Just in the marketing landscape. Now, here's the crazy part. In 2025, this is released every March. There were 384 marketing products. That represents 100 times growth. It's grown 100x since 2011. Now, let me ask you, what do you think this is going to be in 2026? Do you think it's going to be more or less tools that are available on the market, right? They're releasing new AI tools and new marketing tools every single day, and we're drowning. We're overwhelmed, okay? But here's the good news, okay? The good news is I've actually done the heavy lifting for you guys. Again, been doing this for 25 plus years, right? Technology guy, been selling software, been building software. We've been working with AI for over a decade, right? For over a decade. So I'm going to give you the exact AI systems that are going to give you an unfair advantage, right? It's going to give you an unfair advantage. Now, here is your first unfair advantage, all right? It's AI agents, or really what most people will call chatbots, okay? Now, I want you to think of this as your 24/7 assistant that never calls in sick, right? They're never going to miss a lead. They never sleep, and it's going to give, they can give instant answers. They can qualify your prospects. They can book appointments and follow up automatically, all without you lifting a single finger, all right? Now, here's the wild part. It actually learns from your conversations. And over time, it starts to sound and act like you or your best team member, right? So that you can develop, qualify, and even close leads while you're at dinner with your family, okay? Now, why all of the AI hype? What like changed? What changed? There's typically in any type of market like this where there's like this hyper hysteria about a technology or things like that. Typically, there's an inflection point, and I'll tell you that inflection point in AI was the introduction of ChatGPT. All right, now the time it took these platforms to reach 1 million users. Internet, it took us 4 years. Facebook, 3.5. Instagram, 2. Google, 1.5 years. It took ChatGPT, right? Get this, 5 days to reach 1 million users. Okay, and it's only exploded. It's broken every record every record for any software product launch ever, right? It's pretty insane how this caught on like wildfire. Now, all the big technologies, I don't care if it's CEO of Microsoft, AI chatbots and virtual assistants are just the beginning. Now, AI is a really big term, by the way, right? AI is a really big term. And let me give you guys an example. The reason I'm going to focus now, I told you guys, the secret number one is the unfair advantage number one is going to be chatbots. Now, there's all kinds of AI technology, and I'm going to get into some more, right? But we're talking specifically about chatbots. Now, every one of these quotes from the major CEOs of all of these companies, the VP of messaging at Facebook, right? Chatbots and conversational AI represent the next frontier. We're moving in an era where people will speak to their devices as naturally as they speak to each other. How many of you guys pick up your phone today and you talk to it like you would a person? It blows your mind when you really think about it. Okay, you know, CEO of Google, AI, including chatbots, right? If you don't innovate, you're going to be left behind. AI isn't just a tool, it's a new way of doing business. The CEO of Apple, the founder of Microsoft, all of them are talking about specifically, yes, AI, but every one of those quotes said, look, chatbots are where you need to start. Okay, so chatbots are where you need to start. Now, what's the advantage of chatbots and these AI agents? First of all, there's 24/7 availability. Okay, it can reduce human error. It's feedback collection. They can schedule appointments. Cost efficient. These things work 24/7, right? 24/7 for a fraction of what you would pay even a virtual assistant working remotely. Okay. These AI agents that I'm going to introduce you guys tonight, they can answer messages on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on Instagram, text messages, websites, and very soon, and yes, I know that the technology's out there. We're launching it inside of REI Black Book very soon, where it can even talk and actually interact over the phone. Okay, absolutely mind blowing what these agents can actually do. These chatbots. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a technical explanation, but I want to break it down in plain English, all right? Because once you understand what's happening here, you're going to realize how powerful this really is, all right? Because how many of you guys are using ChatGPT right now? How many of you guys are using ChatGPT? Throw it in the chat box. Let me know how many of you are using ChatGPT in your business and or some other tool that you're talking to AI. And to be honest, those are chatbots. They're very advanced chatbots and very broad topics, okay? But, all right, what I'm talking about are very focused niche AI assistants or AI agents or AI chatbots, okay? So it all starts right here with your knowledge base, right? So the user, a lead, will send in a message to the AI agent, and then the AI agent will search your knowledge base, all right? So I want you to think of that as your company's brain. It's going to include your website, any documents, your frequently asked questions. It's basically every resource your AI agent can pull from to find the perfect answer, okay? Next comes your prompt, right? Now, the prompt is like the training manual for your new assistant, right? It tells your AI exactly how to respond. It's going to tell it the tone, the priorities, what to say, what not to say. I want you, and then the cool part is we're going to layer in the conversational history. So the AI doesn't just reply to one message, it remembers the entire thread, the context, and even the mood of the person it's talking to. Right? All three of those, your knowledge base, your prompt, and the chat history, are combined in real time. Then we pass that to OpenAI, okay? We pass that to OpenAI, which then generates the perfect response in like less than a second. And just like that, your lead, okay? Your lead then gets a smart, natural reply that sounds human. It's not robotic, okay? Because we're gonna tell it in this prompt, hey, we want you to not be robotic, right? And it all happens in about 1 or 2 seconds flat. Okay, this is the part that it really does blow people's minds, because once you realize this isn't just automation. This isn't just automation. This really is intelligence, and all of this is built right into REI Black Book. Okay, so let me give you guys a real world example. This is an AI agent that we have helping us book appointments, for prospective private money lenders. So in the chat box, and I know I'm going to keep asking you guys to go to the chat box, right? Because I can't see your faces. I like to do this live and in person, but look, I mean, it's amazing that I can set in my home and reach you guys tonight. Okay. But let me know right now, how many of you guys could actually use more private money in your real estate investing business right now? Right? How many of you guys could use more private money in your investing business right now? Okay. So this strategy right here, I'm going to show you how to use an AI agent, an AI chatbot to book appointments on your calendar for those people that are interested. The chatbot's going to pre-qualify them, ask them questions, pre-qualify them, and actually book, right? So guys, it looks like Jay is the guy you want to call. He has all the money. He doesn't need any more private money. So just call Jay. I'm pretty confident he's going to fund all your deals. Is that right, Jay? Okay. Everybody's calling you now, Jay. Okay. But so here's what I call a brag post. So this is a social media brag post. And guys, I've got deep training on each one of these inside of REI Black Book to show you post examples and all of this stuff, use cases on how to use these tools as well. Okay. So this is a brag post. I call it a brag post because I'm not bragging for me. I'm actually bragging on my private lender and, you know, kind of bragging on this post saying, hey, look, my private lender just made a really good return on this and they didn't have to do anything, man. I had to go out and do all the hard work, but the private lender just sat back and made money. And so somebody, you know, all of a sudden it starts getting a little attention, some traction, people are commenting on it. And then lo and behold, somebody always does it. They ask me, hey, where can I learn more about becoming a private lender? Now, I then just respond with my private money lending website, which by the way, yes, that's something that we can provide right inside of REI Black Book. If you do not have a website dedicated to raising private capital, you're doing it wrong. Okay. You need a website dedicated, not part of your existing website. You need a dedicated website just for private money lenders. Okay. And so I posted the link to my private money site. Now, Cynthia may have clicked on the link, but even if she didn't, I promise you other people that are going to read this in the future, they see it like, okay, cool. I want to click on that. Right. And so when they click on it, of course, we're going to take them to our website. This website is, again, this is an REI Black Book website. All of the hosting's included. You don't have to pay additional hosting. It's designed, it's built, you push a button. I mean, these things are ready to rock. I'll show you guys how to get this thing turned on in your account ASAP. All right. But it comes in and says, hey, all right, cool. They click on it, tired to learn low yields and roller coaster returns. Yeah, it'd be interesting to secure 10 to 12% passive income that's backed by real assets, that's backed by real estate. Okay. Well, as soon as they come here, our AI agent pops up on the website and says, hey, are you tired of small returns? Earn 10 to 12% with stress-free real estate backed passive income. Okay. Now, the lead, the prospects, of course, they engage, and the chatbot then just comes in and says, great, who am I chatting with today? This is Brian, right? So the lead responds, Brian. So, okay, now we at least we know we got Brian. So the chatbot comes back in and says, hey, nice to meet you, Brian. We have a unique method called this particular bot we trained for slow flips. For slow flips, it's a strategy where we secure a property, hold it short term, then flip it as is for profit, ensuring a stable return for you. Does this sound interesting? Brian goes ahead and says yes, and the bot just keeps engaging, right? It just keeps engaging and keeps answering questions until finally it's like, you know what? Hey, Brian, I've got some more information. I could email this over to you. And we can even set up a time to discuss further. What's a good email for you? So now we got Brian's email. All right. Thank you, Brian. Now what it's going to do is it knows it's Brian. It has his email address. It's basically going to say, hey, look, would you like to talk to Damon? Would you like to schedule an appointment with an expert advisor? And then it reaches into my calendar. The assistant goes in and looks at my calendar, comes back and provides Brian 3 times. Here's 3 different available times in the afternoon. And then Brian picks one, and the bot comes back and says, hey, great, Brian, we're all scheduled. Here's the meeting link. And of course, we're going to email the link over to Brian as well. So it's going to be a Google Meet. But the best part is that AI bot booked that appointment directly on my calendar. I didn't have to do anything, right? Just made the Facebook post. Okay. Made the Facebook post, posted a link to my website. And then they click on that website. The bot engaged them, answered their questions, qualified them, and then ultimately booked the appointment. Now, of course, the AI bot is going to update the CRM automatically as well. So every conversation is captured, so I can see that conversation real time. And so now, really, it's up to you guys. Okay, let's go ahead and now I've got an appointment. I want you guys to then qualify them as a lender. Okay. Yes, I said qualify them as a lender, right? Don't call them up and ask them, what rate of return they want. Okay. Don't do that. You want to qualify them as a lender and tell them all about your program. Now, if you don't have any of this down, you don't know how to do this piece, guys, we've also got some bonus training inside of the software to help you with this meeting. Okay. But I promise you this, here's the way I want you to think about it. You don't go to Bank of America and invest some money and put it into a CD or a savings account or anything else, and you don't negotiate with the bank, right, the return you want. So why would you think it should work that way when you are like borrowing money? Why would you think it doesn't work that way at any time when you go to the bank? You walk in and here's the programs. So I want you to do that, qualify them as a lender. Now, the cool part about it inside of REI Black Book, you're going to be able to easily segment all of those investors. So the next time I've got a deal, I'm going to come in here. I'm just going to click on my capital machine because this is the private capital machine bot that I've got working. That's going to be all of the folks that have been qualified. You can see here I've got 14 contacts. I'm going to go ahead and select all of those folks. And then I'm just going to hit send an email and I'm going to send them a funding opportunity alert. Now, this is just one use case. This is just one use case of how you can use these AI chatbots. All right. How many of you guys think that this would be in your advantage? And you think you could get more deals funded if you were having your private money lenders qualified, and now you're actually alerting all of them of the next funding opportunity alert. Okay, funding opportunity alert. Well, that's one use case. Cynthia's bot engaged, qualified, and booked an appointment while she had dinner with her family. I'm going to let her tell the story, okay? But I want you to understand what she's doing is just a little bit different use case. She actually wanted the AI agent to help her sell a property. So she was selling a property on terms. Okay, so she was selling doing a creative deal. She was selling it on terms, and she was getting all kinds of buyer calls and inquiries, right? Asking the same questions over and over and over again. She's having to go through literally dozens and dozens of calls and text messages and Facebook messages. She had advertised it on Facebook Marketplace. So she's dealing with all of these messages, and it's just tire kickers asking the same damn questions. So we said, hey, I think this is a great use case. What if we actually assigned an agent to that, an AI agent? And so the AI agent basically engaged the prospects. What, you know what? Here, I'll just let her tell it.
And so I launched my bot, and it's not a perfect bot, but within just a few hours, I started to get notifications coming in that I was getting leads. And then this last weekend, I was sitting at family dinner, and I got a notification that I had a new chatbot lead. A couple minutes after that, I got a notification that I had an appointment set by my bot. They went on that appointment earlier today, and I now have a contract that is just waiting to be signed. So I'm super, super excited.
Guys, these bots are helping investors raise private capital. They're selling properties. They're booking seller leads, right? And they can engage over any channel, any website. Now, I don't know why you wouldn't use an REI Black Book website. I don't know why you would spend a bunch of money, extra money, because we've got you all that covered. I'm going to explain why. That's an amazing bonus we're going to give you guys tonight. So, but they can be on any website. It can be text messages. It can be WhatsApp. It can be Instagram. It can be Facebook. These bots we can connect them and integrate them into all of your communication methods. Right? Absolutely. That is unfair advantage number one. I got to tell you guys right now, if you're not using chatbots, I promise you, you're getting left behind. If you're still answering your text messages, if you're still responding to Facebook messages, all right, you are behind. Okay. You're getting left behind. Okay.
And so
all right. Unfair advantage number two. Okay. So this is really where AI stops being a buzzword. All right. And it's going to start making you money here. All right. So this isn't just random lists. These are not just random lists. This is advanced machine learning that's predicting exactly which homeowners are actually most likely to sell in the next 90 days. This is before your competition even knows that those folks are even thinking about it. Quite frankly, sometimes it's predicting before they even realize they need to sell. The system is going to sift through over 136 billion data points. Guys, we're talking about 40 years of real estate transactions, mortgage info, life events, market trends, all analyzed in seconds. And it's going to find the patterns that no human could ever spot. Now, back in the day, we used to call this list stacking. We would say, oh, I want to on the absentee list and this list and that. That's manual. We had to think about it. And I'm telling you right now, these machines pick up on patterns that we could never, ever figure out. So what's the benefit of this? You're going to stop chasing cold leads. And I want you to start talking to people that are already raising their hand, right? That's how you're going to stay one step ahead and start locking up deals before anyone else even knocks on their door, okay? Again, it's going to sift through 136 billion data points. All right. It's going to look at property data, demographics, socioeconomics, behavioral trends, market conditions. Okay. It's going to predict with high accuracy the highest propensity to sell in the next 90 days. So that means smarter targeting. It's going to filter through millions of properties to pinpoint highly motivated sellers. It's no more wasting time and money on cold leads that are never going to convert. And it's going to prioritize leads based on real-time data. So you always work the hottest opportunities. Okay. So it's way faster. It's way more cost effective. You're going to spend way less money eliminating those low probability sellers. You're spending money on marketing for those folks. The AI scoring system, it's going to rank the properties 1 to 1,000 for sellability. And it's going to help you act before properties hit the open market. Okay. We do retail scores. That's going to be ideal for real estate agents or brokerages, investors with maybe agent partnerships. Rental scores going to be great for landlords, investors looking to add more properties to your portfolio, or wholesale scores, right? Those are going to be ideal, great for wholesalers or fix and flippers, investors looking for properties at a discount. The higher the score, the higher the propensity to sell in the next 90 days. Okay. Now I gave Bob some of these AI leads within 45 days, guys. Within 45 days, he cashed 2 checks, right? 2 checks totaling $42,000.
Hey, what's up, guys? Bob here. Wanted to share with you really quick. REI Black Book AI leads are the real deal. Plugged them straight into my direct mail marketing campaign, and boom, just like that, picked up a $12,000 deal and a $30,000 deal. If you're not using this in your real estate business today, you are leaving money on the table.
All right. Now this one is a game changer. Okay. We call it AI conversational intelligence. And this is going to be your ultimate sales advantage. All right. I want you to think of it like having a 24/7 sales assistant that's sitting on every single call you make or receive. Now it's going to be quietly listening. It's taking the perfect notes. It's capturing every detail you'd probably end up missing and or forgetting. It's gonna automatically record. It's gonna transcribe. It's gonna summarize the entire conversation for you. It's gonna highlight key insights about motivation, right? Pricing objections, next steps. I mean, everything. And then we're gonna go a step further. It can actually assign tasks and reminders automatically, so nothing falls through the cracks. And my favorite part, it can even coach you. Okay. After the call, it can actually tell you what you did well, what you can improve, and how to close better next time. Okay. It really is like having your own personal sales trainer working every call every day, right? And it's built right into REI Black Book. Okay. So it doesn't honestly, this isn't just saving you time, guys. This is making you better, right? It is trained to pick up on the seller motivation, the pricing flexibility, the property details, objections and pain points, and again, next steps and follow-ups. Okay. Instant call transcriptions, key insights extracted automatically, seller motivation, all that stuff's picked up. It's going to do the scoring and performance tracking. It's going to score it from 1 to 100, right? 1 to 100, so you know exactly where you stand. It can identify weak spots and give you actionable tips to improve. It can track your progress, And again, that smart task automation, it can really suggest the next steps, follow-ups, and even add reminders based on call insights. Okay. It's going to log all the important details so nothing slips through the cracks. It's going to save you a ton of time for sure and keep your pipeline moving forward without the guesswork. But guys, I'm telling you, it's going to make you better because we've got that built-in sales coach. All right. So here's exactly what it looks like. So here's a contact record inside of REI Black Book. I'm here on the activities tab. Okay. And I can see all of the activity. So I can see here that I had an outgoing call. So it looks like I returned the call. I've got a hot lead, motivated. Looks like she came in from our website, right? So it looks like she came in from our website. All right, that's cool. Let's go ahead and we call her back. We can call her back directly from the system, guys. It literally, I just click and call. I don't have to have a separate cell phone or anything else. I can just call directly from the app. We're going to go ahead and call. And then after the call, we're going to come in here. We're going to see the full, the call recording. We can see the full transcript, any notes. It actually suggested task, and it's going to give us the summary. So let's zoom in on that summary a little bit. And so it says, all right, it identified that Jackie's interested in selling a property. She's used it as a rental for 10 years. All right, located at 2720 Black Cherry in O'Fallon. The tenants moved out, or they're moving out in 60 days. She's had it as a rental for 10 years. She's not ready to sell to a real estate agent in its current condition. Okay, it needs some work. Jackie's asking price for the property is $150,000 based on what she has left on her mortgage. All right. She prioritizes speed and selling. And we scheduled an inspection for August 25th, all right, at 9 a.m. to walk the property. Now you can come in and see the full transcription, the full call summary. These are easily shareable even outside of REI Black Book, right? So, I'll give you an example, guys. I use this, you know, I've got a rental property. I had a dispute with a landlord or with a tenant. I'm the landlord, sorry. I had a dispute with the tenant. I actually wanted to share the call recording, the full transcription, and the summary with my attorney. Was able to shoot that over really quick. They had everything they need. Wham, bam, nice and clean. Okay. So really cool impact just having all of the call transcripts and the call recordings. That's cool. But what's even better is that call review summary, right? It comes in and it tells me everything that I did well. So it said, okay, Damon, look, you know, started with a polite introduction. Started with a polite introduction. He asked permission. Did I catch it at okay time to speak for about 5 minutes? Okay. Active listening and natural flow. That was good. The framework alignment. I was following the gap questioning model fairly well. That's the problem, impact, and then the picture perfect. Although it says I could improve on that. Disarmed resistance. Okay. We had a clear call to action and close. Sounds like I did pretty good on this call, but wait, hold up. There's more, of course. There's always areas for improvement. So I said, look, Damon, you missed the full ground rule setup. It says, while Damon asked about time up front, he didn't clearly state the agenda or establish mutual expectation. Like, here's what we'll cover today. At the end, we'll decide together whether it makes sense to move forward. So not only is it telling me what I missed, it's suggesting exactly how to fix it, right? I didn't fully explore impact or picture perfect. There was no formal pre-close commitment. It says, hey, here's the suggested insert a disarming yes, no commitment. Like, hey, after I walk through, if you don't like what we say, it's okay to tell me no. But if it feels right, are you in a position to say yes? Okay. How many of you guys think that you would close more deals if you had somebody coaching you after every call? Okay. How many of you guys think you would close more deals? And by the way, 83 out of 100, that's probably my high school English teacher would probably be impressed. All right. She probably exceeded her expectations at this point. But and it goes a little bit further. It enhances my script, right? It enhances my script even. Okay. All right. Now, if we've got time, well, you know, let's just jump into it. Let's jump into it. How many of you guys want an absolutely amazing deal tonight? How many of you guys want an absolutely amazing deal to get in here and try this out yourself? Get in and put everything that I'm talking about to the test. Okay. Would you guys like me to make this really stupid, simple as easy as I possibly can for you guys. All right. So guys, the bottom line is I can tell you this with confidence. Investors close more deals with REI Black Book. You know, whenever I told you that that Robert Kiyosaki licensed REI Black Book, right, all the way back in 2010, well, he didn't license it right away. He brought us in, allowed us to sell REI Black Book at his events and things like that. And then they did a study and they started analyzing students with REI Black Book and students without REI Black Book. And it was overwhelming that the students that they had in their community, in their tribe, were closing considerably more deals when they were using tools and using the REI Black Book tools. So that's why Robert came in and says like, hey, you know, we're going to license this whole thing, right? We're going to license it, make sure every student has this tool. By the way, Alexic told you guys the same thing. Anish believes in it so much, right? Anish and I mean, I love Anish, right? I love Alexa too, right? I love that they're both great. You guys are in great hands in that community down there. But Anish believes in it so much as well. He said the same thing. He's like, look, they come into my coaching program, we're going to use REI Black Book. He pays for your REI Black Book account up front for you because it really is everything investors need. It's websites, it's AI chatbots, it's your smartphone system, it's your automated marketing, it's your contact management system, all working together to close more deals, right? So it is your CRM, right? It's going to help you stay organized and in control. You're going to be able to access everything in place, and we can actually even trigger automated funnels. Now, REI Black Book will replace tools like Podio or HubSpot or Zoho CRM or Salesforce or High Level. Okay, we'll replace all of those tools. It's your marketing automation. It's going to hit your leads with the right message at the right time. It's going to help us turn cold leads into hot deals, right? We're going to set up automation literally within minutes. It's going to replace tools like Zapier, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign. It's your lead generation websites, right? It's going to replace tools like WordPress or Wix or Squarespace, Carrot, Lead Propeller. We're going to eliminate your hosting fees. You're going to have insanely fast page loading speeds. It's a simple drag and drop builder, and you're going to have a beautiful ready to go templates. There's dozens of professional page templates, including integrated property listings, ready for you to personalize in minutes. It's your entire business phone system. You can capture and track every lead. The conversational AI is built in. It's listening to your calls. It's two-way texting. It's call recording. It's going to replace tools like CallRail, RingCentral, Smartphone, Grasshopper, all those tools you guys can cancel. It's your property pipeline manager. Okay, it's your property pipeline manager. You can take command of every single deal, instantly connect key players, enjoy real-time deal updates. You can replace Pipedrive, Trello, Podio, Dropbox, Google Drive. It's your property marketing engine. You can create stunning listings in minutes. These are listing websites. We call them single property websites. So you can list a property. I don't care if you're looking to wholesale it. I don't care if you're fix and flip and you're looking to retail it. I don't care if you're creative selling. I don't care if you're a landlord, right? Or anything in between, right? However you're trying to market that property, we're going to get it more exposure. Your deal analysis simplified. You can come in and estimate your rehab costs within minutes. You can calculate the ARV with real-time comp data. You can create winning offers instantly right inside of the system. Literally, you're going to see how to structure the offer, whether it actually makes financial sense, whether you flip it, rent it, creative sell it, wholesale it, whatever. It's going to have all of your profit. It can replace tools like Flip Scout or Rehab Valuator, Deal Check. All of those tools can be replaced. Okay. We're your online tribe. You guys, I've got a national tribe across the country. You guys, I tell you, I'll be very direct with you guys. You guys have an amazing tribe with BPM REIA. Okay. You guys have an amazing tribe with BPM REIA. Amazing coaching opportunities with Anish and his team. I've met several of his coaches. I know the coaches. I know them, personally. High values, high integrity. So I think you guys are in good hands there. I just want you to think about us as your systems and your speed and automation tribe, right? We're going to be your speed and automation tribe, right? Whenever you're like trying to speed things up or automate it or build systems, that's when you come in and tap into my tribe and say, hey, I need some help here. Okay. All right. So it's your contact management system, lead generating website, smartphone system, automated marketing, property pipeline, property marketing and disposition. We just like to say one place, not all over the place. And now, of course, we're introducing the AI agents, okay? Tons of software subscriptions that we replace, right? You'd probably spend $900 plus with the other guys, from investor websites to text blasting to call tracking, ringless voicemail, email autoresponders, okay? Super easy subscription models. I'm gonna show you guys how to get started on our professional plan though. I'm gonna give you guys our best plan, plus I'm gonna throw in some AI bonuses if you guys are cool with it, for less than what you'd pay for a cup of coffee, okay? But we really do have flexible plans for every single budget, all right? Our average client saves nearly $500 a month by consolidating all of their tools into one simple platform, okay? Zach Beach, Wicked Smart Real Estate. It's significantly improved our productivity and profitability, right? Vina, she says, I hate to think about how much money I left on the table before using it, okay? Ron LeGrand comes in and says, look, REI Blackbook's transformed his business, replaced multiple different subscriptions, saving him time, money, and more importantly, making his life easier. It's everything he needs is now in one place, okay? So here's what I've got for you guys tonight. This is an exclusive event only offer, right? It's the REI Blackbook Pro package, right, with the AI bonus bundle, all right? So this is really where everything comes together. All right, so what I'm about to show you, it's not available on our website. You cannot go to our website and get this deal, okay? So this is an exclusive event only offer built specifically for those of you here right now, okay? And what you're gonna get tonight isn't just REI Blackbook Pro, okay? It's REI Blackbook with the AI bonus bundle, okay? So there's some additional tools, some automation and intelligence that are gonna give you that unfair advantage the rest of the market doesn't have yet, all right? So, and remember, this is only available right now during this presentation. So once we shut it down, guys, it's gone. So what are you gonna get? All right, so let's break it down, okay? Because I want you to see exactly what you're getting here, okay? So REI Blackbook Pro. Now, guys, again, this isn't just another tool. This replaces over $800 a month easy in subscriptions most investors are already paying for. And quite frankly, they're still fighting to make them all play nice together, right? Integration headaches and nightmares. Now you've got your CRM, your websites, your call tracking, your email, text, automation, property pipelines, all are typically separate systems. Okay, all those are typically separate systems, all charging you monthly. And worse, none of them talk to each other. With REI Blackbook, everything is connected out of the box, okay? One login, one system, one source of truth, right? Your leads come in from your websites. They're automatically tagged in your CRM. They're routed right to the right phone number, followed up with instantly, and tracked from first contact all the way to the closing table, okay? So that's what I mean when I say this replaces $800 a month, right? Because these are the tools that average investors, they're already paying for individually, okay? But here is the kicker. We didn't stop at just replacing the tools, all right? We built automation that makes them smarter. And in just a second, I'm going to show you guys how you get all of this, right? And how we've layered it, AI right on top of this, right? So here's what else you're going to get, okay? We're also including the Ultimate Investor Website Suite. Now, you get 10 ready to launch websites, right? 10 ready to launch websites, all right? They're designed for every single niche you can imagine. Creative seller sites, private capital sites, we buy houses sites, and more, all right? I want to be clear, hosting is included. These aren't templates that just sit there looking pretty. They're built to generate leads. Plus, every single site, guys, it's fully integrated with REI Blackbook, right? That means your forms, your leads, your automation, your AI chatbots, they're all connected, right? Now, normally you'd pay close to $300 a month just for this piece alone, but it's going to be included tonight, okay? All right. Next is the smartphone system. This is your built-in phone system. It's designed specifically for real estate investors. You can automatically route calls to your team You can track every campaign, capture every lead. The mobile app is going to ensure you never miss a call, whether you're at a property, on vacation, driving for dollars, okay? All right, now here's the feature that I love the most. You're gonna get 10 tracking numbers. They're gonna be included tonight, right? That means you can instantly see what marketing is working and what's not. No more guessing. You can compare this to paying Ring Central or CallRail $200 a month. But again, this is going to be included in your REI Black Book Pro account. Now, this is where it gets exciting, okay? We're going to layer in some of the AI bonuses, guys. I'm going to give you 5 800 powered AI powered, right? 500 AI powered leads, okay? These are the sellers, laser targeted sellers, okay? The system is already identified as highly likely to sell in the next 90 days, all right? Again, we're going to scan 136 different billion data points, ownership history, equity, mortgage status, online behavior, to find out the motivated sellers before they hit the market, all right? So you get to stop chasing cold leads and start closing hot ones, right? So these 500 AI leads are worth over $500 on their own, but they're going to be included tonight, okay? But there's more, okay? I'm going to give you an AI agent. I'm going to give you the AI chatbot, all right? These chatbots, individual chatbots, are $300 plus, right? Now, this is going to be your round-the-clock digital team member. You can compare this to what you'd pay an assistant. But the difference is this is never going to, this AI agent, they're not sleeping. They're not going to forget. They're not going to miss a message. It's going to automatically reply to your web visitors. It's going to qualify the leads, book appointments for you, all while you sleep. No more, hey, I'll get back to you tomorrow, and losing deals, okay? It's going to be working nonstop, turning conversations into cash. And these things, again, easily to compare, $300 a night. But tonight, guys, you guys are going to get this included, okay? What else? All right. Again, I told you guys already, this really is one of my favorite. But every call on you or your team, right, makes through REI Black Book. It's going to be instantly recorded, transcribed, and summarized by the AI agent. There's no more manual note taking, no more forgetting out what somebody said. And again, it even gives you that built-in sales coach, analyzing your calls and showing you exactly what to say to close more deals, right? Honestly, guys, you cannot put a price on that kind of insight, all right? It's like having a sales coach riding shotgun on every single call, okay? So let's kind of recap everything you're going to get. You're going to get REI Black Book Pro. Again, that's going to replace $800 pro of tools. You're going to get that AI conversational intelligence. That's going to be that sales coach. That's absolutely priceless. The AI chatbots valued at $300 plus. I'm going to give you the 500 AI leads. That's $500 plus. But here's some other additional bonuses I'm going to give you guys, right? We're going to do daily office hour calls. I do not want you to be stuck. So every Monday through Friday, right? Every single day, we have a daily office hour call so that you can jump on and ask anything you want. My team will literally log into your account with you, set it up if need be. They'll hold your hand, answer questions, right? I mean, I've tried to tell them not to provide therapy, but they probably would answer that stuff for you guys too, okay? So I'm also going to add in a success coach. This is going to be a one-on-one opportunity. They're going to call you, right? Well, actually what happens, you're going to get an email and you're going to be able to schedule at your convenience a one-on-one appointment with your success coach. So guys, all of that together, easily worth several $1,000s. But I told you guys, this is an exclusive event only offer. You're not going to get this on our website, right? Now, you're not going to pay $5,000. You're not even going to pay $2,000. In fact, your investment tonight, it's less than what you would spend on a cup of coffee, all right? You guys can start today for just $1, right? So this is where it all comes together, okay? You can get everything that I've shown you, the entire REI Black Book Pro system, all of the AI bonuses, the coaching, the leads, the automation, all of it for just $1 today. It's $1 to start, $1 to test drive the same systems that are helping thousands of investors close more deals, work less, and finally get their life back, all right? You guys, you've seen what it can do. You've seen the testimonials. You've seen how it works. The only question left is, are you going to take the shortcut? All right. Or are you going to stay stuck doing it the hard way? Because this offer doesn't live online, guys. Okay. This isn't like, you cannot go to my website, right? You cannot go to my website and click through and find this. All right. It's an exclusive offer. And I'm going to give you guys the website right now. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. You know what, Alexa? Can you throw it in
I'm here.
chat box? I did not
Is
add
it-
it to
is
my
it-
slides. I was
It's
like,
our link, right?
yeah, it's the REIBlackbook.com/BPM RIA. That's going to give them the dollar opportunity.
Okay.
And again, that's going to give you guys the AI bonuses, right? It's going to give you guys the AI bonuses. Okay. So it's REIBlackbook.com. Let me do this. So this is the exact page you guys will see. Okay. Whenever you go. Come on, Damon, press enter. So you guys are going to see this. Investors close more deals with REI Blackbook. You can start your dollar trial today. If you want to read up on everything else that you're going to get, of course, everything that I just shared with you guys is on this page so that there's no questions. I've got frequently asked questions on here. You're going to know exactly what you're going to get. Okay. It's going to recap all of the bonuses. All right. Easily over $4,200 worth of stuff, guys, for $1. All right. For $1. Okay. Now, the big question that I know we're going to get is what happens after the 14 days. Okay. So when you start your dollar trial tonight, all right, you're going to get full access to everything. It's REI Blackbook Pro. It's all the AI tools. It's the automation. It's the leads, the support, the bonuses, everything. Okay. You're going to have 14 full days to get in, test it, and actually use it in your business. Guys, listen. And if you love it, which I know you will, all right, you're going to see how much time and money it saves you, and you don't have to do anything. Okay. After 14 days, you'll automatically be into our pro plan at $297 a month. But here is the cool part. You're not locked in, right? You're not locked in. You actually have options. Okay. So you could downgrade to our $197 plan or even our $97 plan if you want fewer features. Okay. Or you could cancel altogether if it's not a fit, right? There's no contracts, there's no pressure, there's no surprises. You are in complete control. But here's what I'll tell you, all right? Once you see what the system can do, you won't want to downgrade, all right? You won't want to downgrade because the features you give up are going to be the very ones that you make money, all right? So my advice, jump in, guys, take full advantage of the 14 days and let the system really prove itself, okay? Let the system absolutely prove itself. So REIBlackbook.com/BPM RIA, and you guys can get rocking and rolling. Now, I did leave time. I do see some questions. So I think we've got a few minutes. Hopefully we're right on time for about 10 more minutes of Q&A if you guys got those. So let's see. All right. So Jose says, hey, can the bots be installed to any website, or does it have to be an REI Blackbook website? The question is, or the answer to that is that it can be installed on any website. It really can be installed on any website. I don't, if you've got another website existing already, so that's typically the challenge. Sometimes like, well, Damon, I already got a website. Well, if that website's not generating you leads, then you probably just need to shut it down and stop spending the money over there and then launch an REI Blackbook website. And so it'll save you money, first of all. Now, if that website's generating leads, it's ranking in search engine optimization, all that stuff's working, then you can actually take an REI Blackbook form and you can put it on that existing website. So your leads can come directly into REI Blackbook and all the automation still gets triggered. So we can integrate your existing website into our existing CRM and follow-up and marketing automation. We can do that. And then you could also install that AI agent on a third-party website as well. So that is completely compatible, Jose. All right. All right. So how hard is it to set up, and is there training on how to use it? Guys, it's actually pretty simple. We've got push button installation. My team is there every single day. I've got tons of training videos. But here's what I would tell you, Jose. What I want you to realize is I want you to kind of identify what problem you want to solve, because I want you to realize we do a lot of stuff. I mean, I can help you fill your properties with tenants. I can help you market your properties. But if that's not the problem you have yet, don't worry about that until you get there. Let's focus, and the success coach, quite frankly, Jose, that's really what they're designed to do. And they're trained to talk to you and identify where is your biggest pain point, and then we will come in and plug in the automation. Okay. All right. Jorge says, does REI Blackbook provide a phone number, or does it connect to a third-party vendor? We actually are providing you not just one number tonight, we're providing you 10 phone numbers. So you can put a phone number on your bandit sign. You can put a different phone number on your TV ad or your direct mail or your Facebook ads, so that you know exactly where those leads are coming from and what marketing's working. And so that alone, by the way, Jorge, is worth the $297 a month, to have multiple phone numbers, so that you can actually say, look, I don't want to spend any more on direct mail because maybe that's not working for you. Okay. Now, I love direct mail. Direct mail is very effective, but maybe your Facebook ads aren't working. You need different marketing numbers to be able to know that. So we're going to provide those right in the account. And if you need more than 10, you can actually add additional phone numbers right inside the system, very, very inexpensively. Okay. So I'm not that familiar with REI Facts. To my understanding, they really provide data. The short answer is we can really just about integrate with just about anything. We do have a direct Zapier connection, as well as some other API stuff that we can do, and some webhooks and stuff like that. So there's not too many systems out there that we can't integrate with. Jorge, I don't know REI Facts that well, but I think they just provide data. They may do some other stuff, but I'm confident we'll be able to integrate that in. All right. I'm done setting up. However, it won't take my zip code, and it is correct. Okay, Diana. So what I'm going to ask you to do, Diana, would you mind? Here, you can either email if you have any issues. I don't know why it wouldn't be taking your zip code, but Diana, I'll have the team reach out to you. Would you mind just it just took? Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure I have like the same zip code as Diana, so it should work.
All right, perfect. I'm not sure what happened.
Cool.
I'm a technology, and I do build technology guy, and I do build technology for a living. But every now and then it's like still stumps me even. So, all right, guys. Well, hey, it's 7:17. Alexa, you tell me. I think we got all the questions, but I'm happy to answer the questions if anybody's got anything else.
That went so good, you guys. Speak now or forever. No, I'm just kidding. Don't worry, guys. We did record tonight's session. We will post it on the YouTube channel. And I do have a winner for the raffle. I just want to make sure you guys got in all of your questions. We have 10 minutes. If you guys don't take it, you'll lose it. So I'm going to drop the YouTube channel link in the chat right now. Make sure you are subscribed, and you can watch this replay, share it with somebody who needs it. If you love the people in your community, you will share the replay, because I'm hoping that you guys all saw the power of REI Blackbook tonight and just how incredible it is. And like I was commenting in the chat, so hopefully you guys saw, like I literally save so much paper now because of the AI call recording, you guys. It's insane. And I'll just spill a little bit more tea about what I've done personally with the REI Blackbook call recording feature. So those discovery calls that I brought up at the beginning of the call, I actually went ahead and I took a few of the recordings from my calls, and I actually uploaded it into ChatGPT. The entire script, I had to tell ChatGPT which one was me and which one was, a prospect, but pretty much uploaded about 3 to 4 different calls, and that was able to help me identify what people are needing out of the call. What are they looking for? What questions should I be asking to target what they want? And this has helped me so, so much. Just being able to have calls that have purpose, have calls that are direct, and really get the answers that I'm looking for. So that's been a huge thing. Another huge thing is the office hours. I dropped the times in the chat. It's Tuesday, Thursday at 4 p.m., Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 12:30. And I don't know, they probably used AI to find these times because these have been the best times for me personally. I take, in the lunch break, I take that slot. And then at the end of the day, like it's a perfect time as well. And I love when I see like other students and members in those calls too, because it just, we're all working. We're all working. We're all trying to get
Alexa,
optimized and stuff. So it's
you,
good.
you guys have your VAs on those sometimes too, right?
Yes,
I
that's a
think I've seen your
good
VAs.
point,
Yeah,
Damon.
like I
That's a
want to,
good
yeah, I
point.
was kind of thinking about that because like anybody can join those calls on your team. And tonight's account, guys, by the way, you get 10 accounts. 10. So you can add 10. Well, keep an account for yourself. All right. Keep an account for yourself, right? But you
Literally.
get 9 other team members. Okay. So you guys can add nine other team members, and you can control what they can see and what they can't do. So this is the pro account. You're not gonna, you're not going to probably grow beyond them. I mean, it's going to be everything that you guys need. You may want more AI agents and more stuff like that later on, and we can certainly help you with that. But guys, this is going to be what you need, and it's a team account. You'll be able to rock it with this. Okay.
Absolutely. All of my assistants have their own accounts. They've watched Damon's training. I was just telling Damon last week in NOLA that I had one of my assistants watch the Facebook ads training so that he can start, running Facebook ads for us. It's obviously a journey with Facebook ads, but it's a good start, you guys. You have the support, and I know you need the hand holding, Diana, and trust me, that's literally what the office hours are. Like sometimes I just have to talk to them about it. Like I already know what I'm doing a lot of the times, like not to like, to my own horn or anything, but like sometimes I just have to talk it out and they listen and then I just go and do the thing that I was supposed to do. So it's really David's right. Like they're just incredible. So, what else? Yeah, those are the biggest things. The trainings that he has in there, they're just incredible for all sorts of stuff. The office hours, can't beat it. And then those AI call recordings, it's just like those are the things that absolutely blow my mind. So, and there's just so much more. So I'm really excited for you guys to get started at such an easy entry. And it looks good. Like you guys are looking at it right now. Like it's not scary. So that's again another big thing for me. Like it needs to be aesthetically pleasing for me to actually like it and use it.
I'll add this, okay? Because I'm going to show them something that we're just about to launch. This,
Oh,
I'm
fun.
launching it at our boot camp this weekend, Alexa.
So
Now,
good.
this is probably not going to impact you as much because I know your students are doing deals and stuff like that, and you're really using it to manage the REIA, which is awesome, by the way. But for those of you guys managing your real estate deals as well, all the things that Alexa said are 100% true because that's just contact management, nurturing, and sequencing, and phone systems and follow up. But you also have real estate deals, okay? And so we're actually launching our new pipelines this weekend
Oh,
at the boot camp. You guys it may take a couple weeks for you guys to see these, but the new pipelines are coming out. So this is just complete visual drag and drop. So if I drag a new lead and it says conversation started, I literally can come in and say, oh, you know what? We set the appointment. And as I update the status, okay, bam, it just moves it. If I want to click on that, actually get more details on it, I've got all the contact information. I've got everything right here in these pipelines. I can build multiple pipelines for my incoming seller leads. Maybe I want to see my retail deals, my rental deals, my wholesale deals. All of these pipelines are going to be really pre-built out for you. It's going to be, it's
that's
so cool.
exciting.
Whenever you open up the deal, it's going to tell you, all right, cool. I got it under contract. Here's everything. Here's the history of the deal. Here's the actual comps. If I want to look at the comps, here's my repair list. I can actually build marketing. So I can actually start marketing the property. If I want to call a seller or text a seller or anybody in the deal, maybe I've got a buyer or an interested buyer. I can see all of the contacts. I can actually just text them right here and text them right from the platform, like right inside of the deal. This piece is going to be bonkers. And guys, you guys are locking in for $1, right? $1, you guys will get to try all this out. And then whenever this is released, you guys are going to be on the pro plan. You're going to get our property pipelines as well. Okay. This thing is amazing. So just wanted to add that as kind of a little, hey guys, stick with this, man. We got some more stuff coming. I promise it's
Oh,
really
I love
fun.
it.
So
I will definitely be stalking the student deals in our property pipeline as well, because I do have to go in that tab whenever I'm listing
yeah.
their deals. So
Oh,
yeah, and
perfect.
again, makes it so easy for me to grab their stuff. Like there's the pictures, there's the property description, like everything's there. It's so good. So I
Cool.
love it.
Yeah, awesome. Well, Alexa, as always, I sent you a DM, and I got to tell you, you're probably one of the best hosts that I have been on one of these calls. I do these calls at least probably 5 times a month, and you have grown amazingly. You are an amazing host, man. Sincerely, I
Thank you
genuinely, it was
so
amazing.
much. Oh, you guys are awesome. Okay, let me not forget to announce our raffle winner for the free 1-year membership. Drum roll. And I already did the spin the wheel. You guys, I picked the winner like 5 minutes ago. So our winner is, congratulations, Jay, with the money, JG. Congratulations. I'll be in touch with you to give you your free 1-year membership. So we will be in touch and you will get a free ticket to our upcoming networking meeting. So we'll see you there and you'll get a lot more. Trust me. So, yes, you guys, absolutely. Please, if you love Damon, if you love BPM Maria, go ahead and give us 5 stars on Google if you haven't already. Much, much, much appreciated. Go to reiblackbook.com/BPM I will absolutely send each one of you a follow-up email as soon as we tune off this webinar. I appreciate you guys jumping in. I appreciate all of your questions. And you guys, please be sure to use the free trial, reach out to the team, use it. Only sign up once you're ready to use it, but like you need to do that now. So go do that. Don't waste your free trial. And then you're absolutely going to love it when you have the pro account because that's what we have. We have a little bit more, but
We
we
got a little something special, right? But yeah,
you
we
know,
appreciate you, Alexa. Thank you so much.
fast track things. You guys
Yeah.
will know once you join the mastermind. So we're super blessed. And thank you guys again for coming on, tuning in for the October monthly meeting. Please give us 5 stars on Google, subscribe to the YouTube channel, all the things. Look out for my email be coming from me, Alexa, like the Amazon thing. Sorry if your devices just went off at bpmreia.com. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the night and thank you so much, David. I hope you have an amazing boot camp. I hope you
Thank
guys
you.
have all the success and are able to just touch a ton of lives and businesses and just like absolutely kill it. So wish you all the best and we will see you hopefully soon.
Thanks, guys.
Good night, everybody.